Minister of Defence and Home Affairs, to ask whether, in regard to law and order and the recent cases of criminal acts involving violence and of sexual aggression, he will, for the benefit of the House, obtain from the Commissioner of Police information as to A, where matters stand in regard to the 1. Riots at Sainte-Croix on Saturday 13th March and Triolet on Sunday 14th March 2010, 2. Clashes between groups of bouncers in possession of illegal weapons, 3. Aggressions against police and prison officers, 4. the Dennis Finn case, and 5. the sexual assault on an 8-year-old child at Rosehill on 15th March 2010, and B, measures that are being taken for a better protection of the population.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, with your permission, I shall reply to this question, as well as parliamentary questions B75, B76, B78, and B84, as they relate to the same subject. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me start by saying that one of the priorities of my government is our nation's security. We want a safe and secure society where people can walk the streets without fear of being mugged or stabbed, where people can leave their homes at night without fear that they will be ransacked and that they will be robbed of all the valuables, where people know that the children will not cross the path of drug peddlers around the corner street, where people know that those who engage in heinous crimes will be apprehended, brought to justice, and punished. That is why we are committed to investing in the police so that they have the means and the powers to perform and make our country a safer place. Mr. Speaker, sir, the police reforms undertaken by my government are yielding positive results. Lately, we have witnessed a new efficiency in the way the police have resolved serious crimes. For the year 2009, it is noted for the first time that the crime statistics have gone down from 49,111 in 2008 to 44,919, representing a decrease of 8.5%. We have noted that the overall crime rate has declined from 5.4% in 2007 to 4.9% this year. Although these figures are encouraging, we must not be complacent. I always say that one crime is one crime too many. We must ensure that this downward trend continues. In regards to Part A1 of the question, I am informed by the Commissioner of Police that in the early hours on the 14th of March 2010, the Police Information and Operations Room received a telephone call from an unknown caller requesting police assistance as some persons were making noise at a bus stop along Nicolet Road near Abercrombie Police Quarters. A team of 10 police officers proceeded to the spot, and a group of about 20 persons were found to be playing musical instruments loudly and apparently under the influence of alcohol. They were requested to stop playing music and to disperse, but instead they became hostile and assaulted the police officers and damaged one police vehicle. 4 police officers were injured and were conveyed to Dr. G2 Hospital for treatment. The other police officers returned to Abercrombie Police Station and sought reinforcement. In the meantime, the crowd increased in number and it obstructed Nicolet Road by placing metal barriers kept at Abercrombie Market Fair. The Divisional Commander of the Metropolitan North, together with police officers and SSU staff, again proceeded to the spot. Warning was again given on 2 occasions to the crowd to disperse. Since they failed to do so, SSU personnel were ordered to fire tear gas in their direction, following which the crowd dispersed. The police initiated an inquiry into the incident. In the course of the inquiry, 7 persons were arrested, and 1 reported to the Abercrombie Police Station accompanied by her counsel. 6 were charged with the provisional charge of assaulting police, causing effusion of blood, and remaining in an unlawful assembly. 1 was provisionally charged for remaining in an unlawful assembly. Another person was provisionally charged for remaining in an unlawful assembly with an offensive weapon. They all appeared in court and they were granted bail, but for one of them, who was remanded to jail as he was unable to furnish the required surety. Police inquiry is still underway. On completion of the inquiry, the case file will be forwarded to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions for advice. As for the incident at Triolet, I am informed by the Commissioner of Police that authorization was given to Light Ministries International for holding